Hello, friends. And I mean that in the right way. If you're watching this video, hopefully, if you're not my friend now, you're my friend soon. I'm a fairly loyal person, and I will respect your opinions all the way through. My name is Bob Meisterling. Welcome. Welcome to a new YouTube channel or series that I want to refer to as Bobbing for Truth. Get the double entendre. It's very clever. No. I want to share an experience with you that I had recently. It was in the state of Washington. It was with a gentleman named Randall Carlson, and he's been on the Joe Rogan show a few times, and I think if you've been on Rogan, you've probably made it, at least in terms of what you're intending to do. And went on the tour with him, and we went through the Scablands, what they're calling it in Washington, and the contention is that there were ice sheets that were formed, that 400 feet high ice sheets back in, say, 12,000 BC, more than that, and they melted. And what they did was they created these canyons, and these canyons dried up, and they dried up into what they're called coulees. The only difference in a coulee in a canyon is the existence of running water. Beautiful landscape, beautiful. And what Mr. Carlson was contending is that there was a advanced civilization that was rivaling in preceding Mesopotamia, and would have predated anything that we would have believed to be true. I am no expert on this whatsoever. I need to read up more on it, but this is, again, just an introductory video. And what he did was he had such insight into this that I was thinking, man, he's like a genius. And my biggest takeaway, outside of the beauty of the landscape and the cliff jumping, were the people. The people that I met there were so fascinating to me. I felt like they were my people. They had topics of interest. They spoke in ways that were not, very, maybe traditional. They were skeptics in the way that I am, but I'm skeptical in the way that they think. And they were nice and engaging, the best listeners I've ever heard, the best inquisitors that I've ever been around. I thought that I had so much fun and I learned so much from them that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, BDT, Bobbing for Truth. And so I'm gonna what my goal is here is to go around the community and speak about and do research. I'll read 50, 100 hours a week and report back on a video on a topic that maybe you've never heard of before. Artificial intelligence, for example, one that I just got done reading on. There's a book that just came out called out. There's a book that just came out called Scary Smart by a guy named Mr. Gaudat, and he'll tell you about things he'll detail things that scary smart's the right term to use. It's scary and it's smart. We're going to lose control, and then that's okay by me. I'm okay losing control as long as we understand it. Second phase is we won't understand it. He'll be thinking on a different level. Like, God works in mysterious ways, however you'd like to think about God. Well, AI is going to work in mysterious ways in terms it's going to make decisions and understandings that we just don't get. And I want to research what that looks like and bring it back to the community. My goal is to have us as a community kind of drive the conversation and have individuals and groups of people kind of work our way through what's intriguing, what's not intriguing, what's current, what's past. Like, the Kennedy assassination, I mean, would be fine to look at. I'm not scared to dive into that. I just don't know if, it's been so old, I don't know if anyone cares about that anymore. Not sure if I do either. But big government, UFOs, dinosaurs, asteroids, virtual reality, um, simulation theory. I've got some stories around this too. And so as time goes on, I want to hopefully engage you as a user to contribute, if you want. Say, yeah, this is cool, this is interesting, let's learn more about it. I'll be your liaison. I'll be the guy to help you out. I want every video of mine to be somewhat condensed. I know it's a YouTube channel and not a podcast, so uh, I'm in full recognition of that. And so I don't I don't set rules. I would like to have certain guidelines, and I've got my whiteboard here. We're going to use this a lot. It's not hung yet. It will be hung at some point, and I realize that this looks backwards, so I don't even know why I'm showing it to you. But it's called guidance. The number one guideline is have fun. If we're not having fun, find something else to do. I mean, there's lots of other things to click on, but we can find topics that are interesting and will make you enjoy your time. Number 2 is be imaginative. Let's use our creativity. I think that in a lot of situations, our creativity is suppressed, unnecessarily so, unjustly so, unrightly so. Be imaginative. Think of something different, and we can explore that. There's no wrong answers around here, no wrong questions. Number 3, but be unafraid, be bold. Yeah, I mean, if there isn't a place to do that at least on my channel, there's no place to do that at all. Number 4, you can't even see it, you can't read it anyway, so screw this. Keep an open mind. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna be bringing up topics that you're gonna intuitively say are stupid, are impossible to be true. UFO landings. I've already started to dive into that. Topics like that you think are impossible, but just keep an open mind. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, not usually, I shouldn't say that, but sometimes, certainly, keep an open mind. The kooks are sometimes right. Last one is stay respectful. And that's a big one. I mean, we're going to deal with things that people call conspiracy theories, and by the conventional definition, they will fall under the category of conspiracy theory. I call it fringe theory. I find conspiracy to be a derogatory term. Open-mindedness is something that Galileo or Copernicus was thinking about, or Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton created calculus, and that's taught in every freaking class in the United States. And let me just finish with something like this. I mean, this is how my mind thinks. Is let's think about the existence of aliens, for example. Somehow we've determined that the universe is 6 or 7 billion years old. What is a billion? A billion is 1,000 million, and a million is 1,000,000. So we're talking 1,000,000,000. And we think in our minds that 2,000 years ago is BC. 2,025 years ago is BC. Really? You don't think other things have happened around an expansive universe that we can't even understand? The known universe, assuming it's the only one that we know about, which is true, but who knows if there's multiple universes? I have theories on this too. And not that I'm going to promote any theories, I just have thoughts. Hope you join me. Hope you share this with your friends. Let's have fun. That's my main goal. Let's have fun. Let's learn. Let's have an engaging conversation. Looks like I hit the 10-minute mark, so that's going to be it for this. I'll post a few more here in the next couple days. It's a lot of stream of consciousness right now, but I'm going to get the experts on. And whatever the group wants to think, we'll think. And so please share it with someone else if you think that there's of any interest. Someone will find it interesting, maybe. Email me. I don't care. Not that I don't care. I encourage it. I'll respond to you. This is user driven. I could get pride to 12 episodes that would be interesting, and when I get to 100, I'll throw a party. And to the extent that this has any sort of value to it, and we'll have a lot of fun. And I want you guys to take care. Be safe. Think freely. Think boldly. BFT.